I don't know what I did. Nope, that's worse. All right, well, all right. This is a camera angle. Really weird. I don't know what I did. I messed something up. I suck. But anyways, today, social health. We're gonna talk about one of my oldest, known for. I mean, what, 10, 11 years now? So popped up in memories. Um, okay, this is funny. So, how did we meet? I feel like my buddy and I were traveling. This was in Italy. I believe it was in Rome, staying at a hostel. And I think we just went out. We were like, who wants to go out tonight and go explore downtown, the nightclubs, or whatever. So he came out with us. There was probably a group of us. There usually is. And he's German, right? His name's Florian. He doesn't speak much English. It was real fun. At that point, I had traveled quite a bit, so I was used to able to speak English slow, steady, kind of make it easier than our crazy, stupid language we have. And so we were able to communicate a little bit like that. But nonetheless, went out and partied, had a lot of fun. And I remember the next day we our plan was to go to Milan and take a train. And we ran into him like in the hallway, and I was like, "Hey, what's up, Flo? Fun night last night." Yeah, I was, "What are you guys doing today?" I was like, "We're gonna go to Milan. You want to come?" He goes, like literally without hesitation. Yeah, let me go grab my things. And I was like, "Well, we got some time. If you need to go shower or whatever." He goes, "I don't need a shower. Let's go." So we just came with us. So the three of us went to Milan. We ended up, I believe, going to the Ferrari Museum on the way back. Um, yeah, had a super fun time. And so he was in Italy, I think, for like 2 weeks on vacation. But we call him Jason Statham because one time we were at a coffee shop in Italy and he's sipping his coffee. And I took a picture and I was like, "There's my new friend Flo," or whatever. And a bunch of people commented saying he looked like Jason Statham. So then I had to explain in broken English slash with my broken German somehow who Jason Statham was, showed him the movie or whatever. I think he had seen it, but either way, it was a fun little bit we had. So we were like, Jason Statham and I so going to Milano. Now we're going. Here's Jason Statham in the Ferrari Museum. Here's Jason Statham, um, eating pizza, all sorts of fun stuff. Good time indeed. But now it's been 11 years. Oh man, I've seen Flo probably 4 times now, maybe 3. I remember one time I flew into Frankfurt and he lives I think 2 hours south, so he came up for the night. I think his girlfriend got very mad. Uh, but hopefully all worked out for you, Flo. When else have I seen? Did I see you in Prague? For some reason I feel like. Oh, we went to Rimini. I remember with um with Stephanie and Paco, and he showed us Rimini, which he had been to, which is an Italian like beachy vacation town. I think you came to San Marino with us as well. We went up to San Marino that trip. Either way, whenever I go to Europe, you always got to see if Flo's running around where he's at, and go see if you guys can meet up somewhere and explore. So today, shout out to Flo, who was adventurous and knew us for one night of probably too much drinking, and woke up the next morning and said yes, and went on a trip to Milan with us, and spent the next like 3 or 4 days with us, and has also spent multiple other times with me and explored Europe with me. Hell yeah, Flo, you rock. Hopefully